Well, ladies and gentlemen, the time has finally come. We are at this point. It is Saturday, January the 29th, and we're going to open this booster pack of first edition EVERFEST, the fantastic supplemental set that I am so excited to get my hands on completely. I'm a little nervous because I only have one of these, and if I mess this video up, well, I can't do it again, so we're just gonna roll with it. I'm not gonna hype this like at all. We're just gonna crack it. This is already hype as is. By the way, thank you again, Legend Story Studios, for letting me spoil Blood on Her Hands. We're gonna set that one over there. That's not part of the pack. I just wanted to shout it out again because I really enjoyed yesterday's experience of watching that video together. I think the most, all those openings and spoilers that happened yesterday, those leaks that happened yesterday, I avoided most of them. So most of those little things, I didn't see, like all the commons and stuff. So I'm really excited to see what kind of commons there are and just like other things that haven't been spoiled that are floating around. So let's do this. I'm also really interested to hear what this tears like because this is a paper booster pack. So I'm just gonna tear it. I love the wrapper and I wish I could kind of keep this because this is like the one that was sent to me, but I'm just gonna rip it for the video. Yeah, it literally just tears and sounds like paper. It just sounds like paper. Wow, that is a strange feeling. Okay, so this is what it looks like when you tear this glue portion. Oh, that is really interesting. I'm not gonna lie, I actually like that it feels more like paper than it does like a normal booster pack because it does drive the point home that this is a recyclable material, and you can kind of tell that. As far as the cards are concerned, they look solid. I haven't seen, again, I didn't watch any of those any of those openings, so I don't know if this is the foil or if that's the foil. Either way, we're knowing our luck, we're gonna get like a foil rare, and so it's not that big of a deal. Whoa, that looks awesome. Phantasmal Haze, a 3-cost, 8-attack red illusionist attack action with Phantasm. 3 block. When it's destroyed, create a spectral shield. Oh my gosh, that's really good. That is really cool. I like the non-light illusionist support here. Bad Beats. We did see this one, I think, right? Wasn't this one spoiled somewhere? Bad Beats, 0 cost. It was spoiled on Friday, I think. Brute action. Roll a 6-sided die. If the number is a 5 or a 6, the next brute attack you get, you play this turn gets +5. If it's not, it's just a nothing kind of a card. That art is incredible looking. Look at the dude. Wow, what great art. Like, fantastic choice on like where the light's hitting, so it really highlights them, but then you've got the people in the foreground. Super cool. Oh man, this is one of my favorites. When I saw this art, I freaked out. I actually like this art better than the alternate art version that Team Covenant is getting. I'm a sucker. Here's the thing though, I'm a sucker for both red and blue. And this is a sick card, and this card I think goes really well in Kasai with my spoiler card, which is hilarious because they posted this and I was like, this would be so good. It's a great little attack reaction. The red one buffing by +3. Blade Runner. Oh, look how cool that looks. What is this craziness? I love that. Target one-handed weapon attack gains go again, and then your next weapon attack this turn gains +3. Oh, that's pretty good. It looks so crazy. I mean, why do we have just like this? So this is hinting at like a mech warrior, right? How can this not be? This is straight up just hinting at a mech warrior done by Federico. Is it Federico? Or is it, yeah, I can't tell. I'm not gonna just, it's Federico Musetti, the same guy who did like the key art for Monarch and a bunch of beautiful art in this game. Cost 1 to give go again and +3. All right, we got a wizard, Pry. Look at this art. Oh my god. This is so cool. Pry costs 0. Target reveals 3 cards from their hand. If it's played during the opponent's turn, instead they reveal all cards in their hand. Okay, you can choose a card. If you do, just the hero puts it on the bottom of their deck. Oh, okay, cool. So it's basically like the, it's like Phantasmify. It's the Phantasmify effect, essentially, right? Except only if you play it on their turn. This is one you can't, it's an action, so you can't play this at instant speed unless you're playing the blue from Arsenal as Icelander, or the red off the top, or something like the blue off the top. Technically, you could do the blue off the top. That's pretty awesome. That's an interesting card. I would have to sit there and think about whether or not to play that. Whoa. What is even going on, man? Shrill of Skull form. 2 cost, pitches yellow, common Runeblade attack action. Well, so the red is for 4 then. This attacks for 3. If you've played or created an aura this turn, Shrill of Skull form gains +3. Holy crap. The yellow's not bad because it pushes 6. Cost 2 allows you to pitch. How is this not hinting at a Necromancer? Look behind the dude. How is this not hinting at a Necromancer? I'm telling you, at any moment, LSS could just immediately pull the trigger and make a Necromancer and make an Alchemist. They can make like a Mech Warrior based on that last card. They could just pull the trigger and just do it. That's an important thing to remember. At any moment, they could do that. We're down to 4 cards. I don't want this to be over, man. Fatigue Shot. Fatigue Shot. This is the blue. It attacks for 3. So the red attacks for 5. That's interesting. Cost 1. Looks incredible. This isn't foil, no. Arrows can, of course, only be played from Arsenal and only if you have a bow. When it hits, the base attack of their first attack action card they play during their next turn is halved, rounded up. So it's not so much the debilitate effect that we've seen before where they get -2. Instead, it's just straight up, you half the attack. Fatigue Shot is pretty good. If you could like go again this into some other stuff. Again, the more arrows that we get that do beneficial like on-hit things like this, the better Ranger becomes overall. There's still the problem that all these arrows have to be fired from the bow slot or from the arsenal slot and only if you have a bow. And that is like I think the one thing that sort of brings Ranger down, but the more arrows that we get that are sort of utility based, the better. Is this our foil? I think there's 3 cards left. Yeah, they put the foil here. It's a foil common. You know my luck, it's the foil common. This is cool looking though. Zoom in. 2 cost red. When you attack with zoom in, opt 1. Is this the foil? Yeah, it is. You just get that angle. Look at that. When you attack with zoom in, opt X, where X is the number of times you've boosted this combat chain. And then boost. Interesting. So in other words, you can opt a bunch. The fact that this is a 2 for 5 is really good too. And then you can continue to boost off this. You can opt a bunch and then just set your, like the top of your deck how you see. You can even just use this early, opt like 2 or like 1 if this is like your second attack, and then just keep the whole thing going. I feel like this is probably super solid in Data Doll, which is crazy to say. Oh my god, the fact that Data Doll has an insane specialization. All right, first rare. First rare is Smashing Good Time. Smashing Good Time, a solid little blue card that makes people with items sad, which is funny because this set is full of items. It's just kind of funny that this kind of hits. I think this is the carnival slot, right? Because this is the first carnival-looking thing, or maybe the next one is, I don't know. But this is the first carnival-looking card, and that's what I think the carnival slot is. I think it's something literally as simple as it's a slot with the carnival kind of cards, the arty cards, the carnival stuff. I think that's what it is. But anyway, the next time an attack action card hits a hero this turn, you can destroy an item that costs 2 or less. If this is played from Arsenal, it gets +1. So it's Plunder Run, like we talked about in our spoiler video. It's Plunder Run, the Roundup, I should say. Except this one destroys items if they hit. And the other Plunder Run drew you cards, which is incredible in this game. And the final card is the old T-Bone. T-Bone, this card is sick. If you control a card on a combat chain that was boosted, the defending hero must defend T-Bone with an equipment they control if able. And it's just like a solid little boost attack. Attacking for 3, forcing an equipment to block means it's still probably leaking a damage too, when you think about it, because most equipment blocks for 2. And so if they're committing equipment to this, they're probably also not throwing down a card, so this is leaking some amount of damage. This is just one of those plus cards. It just like gives you a benefit. It gives you a plus. That's super cool. My god, why is it only 10 cards? I want more cards. I want to open more of these cards. These are incredible. These are a lot of fun. Knowing my luck, of course, we got the foil common pack, but it doesn't even matter because I'm going to open so much of this set. I am so excited. There's so many things here, too, that just do different stuff for the class, that it makes all of the classes a little bit more interesting, a little bit more varied, a little bit more fun to build around. And I love building around new stuff. And so EVERFEST is going to do that. If you liked this video, watching the pack opening, hanging out with me yesterday, either last night or today, please consider doing the thing, making that number go to the number, If you did that, you're an amazing person. As always, everybody, thanks for watching.